you doing? Welcome. I was not done picking up Taurus's reading, and I was like, oh, I should probably do that. So welcome, guys. I know that it's been a while since I've been here. My dog passed away at the end of January, very unexpected. She was my best friend. I lost my shit for a little bit, and it was like 6 days before a huge event that I go to every year at the end of January in Las Vegas. So I stayed in bed for 6 days and cried, and then went to my event and I think cried a little bit there, and then came back from my event, moved out of my place, moved into a new place so that I could, start to get my life back to normal. And then I started a new channel on YouTube, and it's right here. It's Clarity Couture, and it's a mindset, manifestation, and clarity cultivation channel. It's not that I haven't been doing this for a while, because when I first started this channel, the type of videos that I put out were actually videos talking about things that the collective needed, but I wasn't in a place in my own life where I was ready to do that consistently for the collective. So fast forward through this entire 2020 and everything that has been cleared away out of my life for me to be able to take this path, I'm now ready to do that. So if you guys like videos on manifestation, mindset and clarity cultivation, just go to my YouTube. That's right there. There's a new video live every single day except for Sundays. Okay. All right. So today we're going to do an inner child spread for you guys. And I just want to see kind of where you guys are. I know a lot of the collective is healing a lot of inner child stuff right now. And so whatever we don't have that needs to be healed, we can do that on a collective level. Let me just make sure that none of my messages keep coming through, because my phone's off, but it comes through on my computer. So that's cool. But yeah, so let's see what we've got going on here. So I asked my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Virgo the message that is in their highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what we got going on for Virgo, okay? I'm just going to do a couple... People are like blowing up my phone. Like, just for future references, for anyone, if you have somebody that does tarot and they're like, I have like 5 readings left to do, like I'm in the middle of my readings now, don't send them 90 messages, because it's going to come to their Mac, if they've got Mac, and it will ding, 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 and it's just really rude. Like, the reason we're telling you we're doing messages is so you could stop blowing up our phone. Just a tidbit of information there. Not that I'm really triggered, but it's a little fucking annoying when someone tells you, like, hey, I'm doing readings, and they choose to text you. And as I'm doing this, I can't even shuffle right now. So, like, that person's energy is coming through and screwing things up right now. So I'm going to say, Archangel Michael, cut off any energy that is coming to my, coming to me currently that is not directly connected to me. I want all of that energy cut off now, please. Yeah. So, like, I still see these messages coming in, and it's, like, triggering the fuck out of me. So let me just close this, because I think if I close it, I won't see how rude this person's being. So, there we go. I should be fine now. Alright. I'm going to keep shuffling these, because I'm literally, like, every time I try to shuffle, this is what happens. I'm not sure if this is your guys' energy. I think it might be. Ah, you guys are a little, like, ragey, actually. That's you guys. I get it. I get it. It's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. Virgo, what's going on? Why are you ragey? Why are you so, like... It's not that you're ragey, you're just, like, annoyed. Like, it's like, leave me alone. Like, you want to be left alone. Like, that's literally how you just saw me. Like, I told them, like, I'm doing readings, like, stop texting me. Like, that's how you are right now, Virgo. I just fully stepped into your energy. Okay, let's see what's going on, Virgo. The first card is your inner child's hopes and fears. That was funny. I'm like, that's not even my energy. Like, I'm not mad at this Starseed friend of mine either. You're mad. You're mad. People are blowing you up. You wouldn't be left alone, huh, Virgo? Alright, so your inner child, it's almost like Your inner child doesn't really have a problem being playful. It's like you fear doing things alone because you've never been alone. You've never had that aspect of needing to figure things out on your own. And it's calling for you to step into that independence and be fearless and bold in that. I'm not really getting like a lack of unworthiness, but just a lack of confidence in the things that you can handle because you've never had to handle them on your own before. What is an area of Virgo's inner child that causes trouble, please? Okay, two of the highlighted words in here is trust, trust, and then believe in yourself. So the problems that your inner child is having is, like I said, lack of confidence and belief in yourself that you can handle the things that are being like handed to you or that you're going through or that you're going to have to go through. You don't feel as if you're strong enough to handle this. Yeah. You aren't seeing the greatness within yourself, and you're not trusting the mystery or the magic that you hold within yourself. What is the adult perspective that Virgo needs to take in this area, please? What is the adult perspective that Virgo needs to take in this area? There is always enough. All right, you may have been raised with a lack mindset, a lack consciousness, where there wasn't enough for you and everyone around you, and they want you to be open to infinite possibilities, knowing that there's always enough, and they want you to tend to those small things that you've been told that you can't have. So like if there's like, I don't know, some sunglasses that you want or something, and you're like, oh, I can't afford that, or like, I need you to understand, first off, click right up here to the I can't and I am video. You need to watch that. You need to understand that every thought you think to yourself is an energetic transmission that will then in turn go out to the universe if you pair it with a feeling. So if you're feeling fear of things that you don't want to have happen, and then you're thinking of that and pairing it with the feeling of having it happen, you just sent a transmission to the universe to send out more of that to you. So you need to be really careful and be aware of what it is that you're sending out. And remember that every thought, everything you say to yourself is a manifestation, is an affirmation that manifests into reality based on how often you focus on it and how often you send that intent to that thought. Where does Virgo need to set the limits on their inner child? Where does Virgo need to set the limits on their inner child? You need to turn your wisdom or your knowledge into wisdom, and you need to allow yourself to think on your feet, not go back to the expectations of outcomes and experiences that have happened in the past. So the literal definition of a timeline loop is by expecting things to happen a specific way from the way that they happened in the past. Well, it's always been this way, it's always going to be this way. Well, yeah, because you're only focusing on right here. This is like someone who spends 35 years looking at the very same photo every single day. There's a barn right there, there's a fence right there, and there's a cow painted on there. There aren't two cows in that photo because I see that photo every single day and there's only one cow. You could paint another cow and there would be two cows. That would be inputting a belief that something else is there beyond what you're seeing. Our minds work according to the law of belief. So if you're believing something, your mind is going to take that as it being truthful, as it being the full reality of things. When in reality, your focus to things attached with the feeling of what you're focusing on is what's actually making it manifest to you. Now, like I said, I've got a Clarity. Click right up here and go to Clarity Couture. I've got a Clarity channel that will help you guys with this, okay? There's a video that goes live every single day, except for Sundays. Check those out. Where to let your inner child run free, Virgo? You gotta learn from the past. Spirit has your back. You need to learn to lay a solid foundation and know that nothing that you've gone through is wasted. You need to learn to be grateful for where you are. It's really interesting. You have eagle, vulture, and turkey spirit. So it's like there's an ability for you to soar in this aspect of life when you let yourself address what it is that isn't being addressed. You're not bringing your ideas to life because you haven't learned from the past, because you don't believe in yourself currently. You don't think that spirit has your back, and that's keeping you from laying a solid foundation of what you do want. What are the gifts that will come from healing Virgo's inner child, please? What are the gifts that will come from healing Virgo's inner child, please? You'll be able to co-create with your spirit. Time is going to be taken out. You'll be able to feel as if you're at home, and you'll be able to see life being a mystery as something you welcome rather than something that you're fearful of, because you know and believe in yourself and the greatness of what you're about to achieve. So right now, the only thing that's holding you back, Virgo, is your lack of confidence in who you are. And all that stems from the fact that you've never had to be on your own to truly come into who you are. So even though having all that love and support around is great, it's actually kind of hindered you from stepping into your purpose. And so what they want you to know is, what does Virgo need to know to stay in your authenticity, okay? Stay in authenticity. This is for your highest good, and the universe will take you there safely. All right? A lot of times we don't feel like what we're going through is for our highest good. A lot of times we feel like it's against us and not for us, but everything that you're going through and dealing with right now, Virgo, is there for you. And that's all they wanted me to tell you. So it's for your highest good. The universe will take you there safely, okay? That was your reading for your inner child for March, Virgo. Your body is a vehicle for your soul, so just remember to drive yourselves well, and Namaslay, okay?